Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video. So, I am going to be doing something either incredibly stupid or incredibly brave. We will find out by the time I finish this video, because I will be honest, if it turns out well, I'll be showing it. If it doesn't turn out so well, you may never get to see this video, or you do because I'm that person who likes to share when I've effed up as well. So, Season 9 of Doctor Who in Steelbook literally was released limited quantities. Barely anyone got anything. So lots of people that I know that have been collecting the Steelbooks for a very long time don't even have this. And if you are trying to get this, you're either spending a good few £100 or the maximum price is like nearly £1,000. Now, if I was loaded, I would say, do you know what? I'll just fucking buy it. But I'm not loaded, so I'm not doing that. So I'm trying to take the cheapest route possible. So the cheapest route for me to achieve this is, and just so I'm clear, this is not me making anything. This is literally I am doing the best with what I've got. So I brought Season 9 from Amazon, £15. I brought Season 8 of the Steelbook, £22 from CEX. And I have brought from a very talented Etsy person called Kelly, who I will share details with as I get later into this video. I will share details of the incredible work that has been done. I have brought magnets of the complete 9th series Steelbook and the innards as well. So I'm going to try and make this brief because I'm not going to show you how I make this because I'm scared enough as it is. But literally, I am going to take all these discs from this and I am literally going to put them in here. And the reason why I wanted this is because I know that this can hold this amount of discs. Now, the easy option for me, I'm sorry. I'm doing this spur of the moment. I didn't really plan anything when I started this video. I've got to sell those on it, hopefully. I could take the easy option and just have this as my background inside and not worry about it. This is the Doctor for this season, and this is the companion for this season. But no, I have brought the innards, which is basically this, which I will show you. And the easy part is taking the Steelbook off. I can easily do that. What the difficult part is taking this piece off and adding in the middle section inside there, which they've already got one. So this is going to be very interesting and perhaps very painful, but I will do it. I will be successful, and in a few minutes you will see what I mean. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so I have sort of been successful in achieving what I wanted to achieve in terms of taking off the spine off the plastic Blu-ray shell. It was easier than I thought. Now, I did mess up slightly, and I messed up in terms of when taking the glue off, the glue was taking a little bit longer, so I was a bit vigorous with it, and I ended up damaging the spine slightly. Now, I'm hopeful, really hopeful, that when I attach this piece onto it, that it will not be noticeable. I really hope that is the case. If not, I will simply buy another cheap Steelbook and use that for this. Now, gotta give a big shout out to Kelly at Steelbook Spines. Now, when I decided to go on this journey, and I discovered these, and this is on Etsy. So she has an Etsy page, Steelbook Spines. This seemed the most viable and successful way to achieve a Steelbook without spending a small fortune, because the last season 9 set that I was looking at was it went for about £380, which, you know, I guess when they're out of print they are certainly damn well worth that, but I did not want to pay that much. So here comes the next challenge, me successfully putting this bit on, mainly this bit. If I can do that, I will be very, very happy. So wish me luck, and hopefully I'm back in a couple of minutes successful. I'm not gonna say it's perfect. I feel like I did slip up slightly with the tape inside, the see-through tape, because you can still sort of visually see bits of it. But however, I'm very happy with how this has worked out, because that is fabulous. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, I could have easily gone with what was behind the Steelbook of season 8, because Capaldi is there. The Doctor with Kara is there, so I could have easily gone for the easy route and not done this, but I've risked it for a biscuit, and I'm actually very, very satisfied with how this looks. So now I'm going to apply the magnets as well. I'm going to do this off camera because this is my first one that I've done, so I'm still a wee bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie, a wee bit nervous of the creation of this, so I'm gonna do that off camera, and fingers crossed I'm back in a jiffy, feeling very, very chuffed with achieving this. So generally the magnets are magnets, they just slot on really nicely. You've just got to sort of time it right and just get them in the right position, and it works. And I guess the only thing that I could think about is I could have spray painted this piece underneath black and on the sides, because it's still got the whole purple, but I don't think it takes away how good this sort of looks. I feel from my perspective, I'm very, very happy. I think the biggest thing that I'm disappointed in, which is myself, is, let me just zoom out a little bit. I've got this bit a little bit wrong in terms of putting in the inner piece. Now for me to go and rectify that, it's not going to come out very well. It's going to end up ruined. So I could try and carefully snip off these corners so that the spine looks good, and then just ignore what it looks like inside. I may do that. But that's probably the only mistake that I've really made. Is probably the most difficult part is, I'm sorry, my camera's going wonky donkey, is the spine. And it is the hardest piece of the whole thing, the spine. But other than that, you know, that looks gorgeous like that. Doctor Who season 9, very, very nice. I mean, once again, you can see the sort of purple tint outside of it. I don't think it's a big deal, personally. And then on the back you got Kara there. That looks very, very nice. Now if anybody knows somebody that makes J cards, I would certainly be interested. So to wrap up this video, and probably the most boring bit, I mean, that looks really good. It does look really good. I think I can easily cut off those bits quite easily. So this came with it. So pretty much this is the annoying thing with these Steelbooks that are so expensive. I think the problem with season 9, it was the first one. I think nobody anticipated how successful they were. I also don't think that there were very many, so which makes it very, very difficult. But the frustrating thing is the Blu-ray discs are the exact same as you would get in the normal Blu-ray release. So from that perspective, that would be frustrating as a collector, that you're paying a lot more for this. Hence why I don't mind that this isn't exactly perfect. It is almost perfect. And, you know, I'm quite happy with the outcome of it, considering it's my first one. And maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should have tinkered around a little bit. And perhaps, you know, I would have come up a little bit better, etc. So there we go. There is all season 9 Blu-rays in there. There's a season 9 fax as well. You can shove that in there. Yeah, so the J card is probably the biggest downfall of this piece, is that I cannot achieve that. Like I say, if you know somebody that does that, I couldn't find anybody yet. See, I believe there are people out there but I couldn't find any. So that will be the biggest letdown of this. So I will use season 8s because I generally keep all my others in the J card, so it would look a little bit odd outside of it. But I think I've done a good job, so I'm very, very happy with this. Once again, thank you, Kelly, for providing the service that you provide. I also wanted to give a shout out to Paul Bowman, who did the tutorial on Steelbook spine removal and artwork. There's a fantastic video. I will add that in the link, and the Etsy account for Steelbook spines by Kelly, because those are the two things that I follow to achieve this. Like I said, the spine isn't perfect, but that's on me. Nobody else's fault but my own, but I'm generally satisfied with the outcome of this, and I may at some point give it another go. For now, I'm just going to wipe my brow and take a break from trying to do this, but I'm satisfied with the outcome. So anyway, thank you for watching. It's not usually a video that I would do, but I felt the need to take you on the journey with me, because this season 9 Steelbook is the most elusive, pesky one to get. So this seems to be the only way. But make sure you take your time with it if you do it, and try not to mess it up like I did with the spine, which is the hardest bit of the whole thing. So if you like my video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you look after yourself, and as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.